I want to thank you for investing in the 48 Ways to Close More Loans program and the Top Originator Success software. They go hand in hand, and so I want to share with you the secrets to setting and achieving your goals so you can finally lead the life you want and deserve. And of course, it's a silly question. Who wants to be successful? We all want to be successful. And so let me share with you, before we go any further, that success is very different for each and every one of us. We need to look at success in terms of our finances, of course. How much income do we need? But we also need to look at it in terms of our lifestyle. What sort of lifestyle do we want to lead? What sort of places do we want to go? How many hours a week do we want to work? Both are critical when we're evaluating what success means. So take a moment, grab a sheet of paper, and write it out. It's always a very, very useful exercise. See, we all hope we're going to do well. We all hope things will be better, but hope is not a strategy. You know, as I speak around the country and train originators, as I have for many years, I often ask one question. What would you do if I gave you $1 million and told you you had to get to Kalamazoo by midnight tomorrow? Well, most people tell me they're going to jump in a car, they're going to go to the airport, they're going to do this and they're going to do that. But the reality is, you don't even know if there is an airport in Kalamazoo. You may not have directions. You're going to jump in your car. Which way are you going? North, south, east, or west? And it's very much the same with our business. So let me give you a formula. You need to pick a niche, become the expert, let everyone know about it, and then you need to implement 3 to 4 tactics. You're going to see very shortly that you have 48 ways that are all tested and proven, but you need to plug them into 3 or 4 major pillars in your business. And then you need to monitor your success. Are you headed in the right direction? Is your business coming from the places you wanted and needed it to? Every month you need to stop and review, go into your Top Originator software and actually see where your business came from. See where you had hoped it would come from, and revise your plan accordingly. That is redirecting your GPS if you need to. So number one, you've got to determine what your goals are. You can't just say, I want to have a great year. I want to make a lot of money. We've got to quantify it, because hope, again, is not a strategy. So you want to go into your Top Originator Success software, and as an example, let's say you want to earn $100,000 and your average loan is $200,000 and you earn 100 basis points on each loan. Well, simple math. Your average commission is going to be $2,000, and that means you need to close 50 loans a year. Well, let's go further. That's 4 loans a month. And let's go deeper than that. That's 1 loan per week. And so you need to be asking yourself, how am I going to close 1 loan per week? Well, we have our Top Originator Success software to create the map and create the 3 or 4 pillars. And we have the 48 proven ways to immediately close more loans that we can take the strategies and plug them into one of the 4 pillars where they are applicable. As an example, there are ideas in there for direct mail. There are strategies in there for realtor referrals. That realtor referral is a pillar, but there are multiple strategies for getting realtor business in the manual, multiple strategies for going direct to the consumer, multiple strategies for getting referrals. I hope that makes sense. See, the truth is, you need 3 to 4 major pillars, not 34. and not one. If you try to do one thing and it stops working, you're out of business. And if you try to do 34 things, you're never, ever going to get them accomplished. So you want to think about this as a chair. A chair with one leg, it's broken. But a chair with 3 or 4 legs is very, very sturdy. So again, you're going to come in here, you're going to create your account. You're going to set it up with the email. I suggest you use an email that is not related to your company, since spam filters at the companies are at all-time highs. Better to use a personal one. And again, you have lifetime access to this software. Use it. It truly will change the game for you. And so now, once you've logged in, you're going to go ahead and complete step 1, which is enter all of the information, your name, email address, phone number, company name. We're going to move on and enter in our annual income goals. See, there's a special, something special happens when you actually think about it and write down and commit to an annual income goal. When you have it in writing, you can attain it. You're going to look at your average loan amount. You're going to come in and you're going to put in the basis points and commissions that you earn. And here, my friends, are the pillars. It could be, pick 3 or 4 of these. PR, referrals from potential partners like CPAs, attorneys, accountants. Again, all of these relate to various strategies in the 48 Ways to Immediately Close More Loans manual. So pick 3 or 4, not 34 and not 1. And once you've done that, you're going to create your goal. And you see here it's telling you what your annual income is, your average loan, your average commission, and how many more loans you need to reach your goal. You then see your monthly progress, okay? And it's keeping up to date with your annual commissions and your annual closing volume. This is so, so critical to your success. Every time you get a new loan, you want to come in here and you want to put in the borrower's name. You want to put in where it came from, which one of those strategies, and you'll find them all in the drop-down menu, the loan amount, the commission amount, the loan type, and the date it closed. And you want to come in here and make sure you select closed. You do all this by just hitting that green button on that page. My advice to you is every time you bring in a new loan, enter it. You can choose to say not closed yet. And once it closes, come in here and change this to closed. And that way your software will be up to date. If you ever want to revise your plan, come in here and hit edit the personal info button. But you see here, we can see that I got 3 deals from realtors, 1 from PR Radio TV, and 1 from a partner. And I can see how much I earned, and I can see exactly where I am on track for the month and for the year. So use this, folks. Set it up, use it. Don't be afraid to revise it. But the key is checking back every single month, entering the information every time you do a loan by hitting this button. Every time the loan closes, come back. And then once a month, I would suggest you schedule an appointment with yourself for an hour to review the month, see what worked, see what didn't work. And if you want to stay current, jump into the 48 Ways Facebook group. Share your successes, share your challenges. Maybe you've discovered a new strategy. Maybe I've discovered a new strategy and I'll share it with you in that group. But use this because it truly will ensure your success.